Now I will show you how can you set the order fulfillment tracking numbers. So here I have prepared some 3 orders. They are fulfilled, but they don't have any tracking numbers here. And what if you want to set the tracking numbers for them? In that case, you can do it in bulk with Excelify app. You do the export of orders with the line items and fulfillments. And in a moment, I'll show you why do you need to export only those parts and how do you update those existing orders to set their tracking numbers and the tracking companies. So we will use the help from the Excelify, from our Excelify website. We have this documentation under the knowledge, documentation orders, and we will use this documentation where you have for each column there is descriptions, what it means. It will help us to update. So the export is completed. I'm downloading the exported file. And now you can see here we have a bit more columns and rows because each order has several line items, so that's why there are several rows per order. But we start by deleting whatever columns we don't want to update. So we go all the way here until the line type and we delete those columns. Then we basically need to just leave. I'll show you how to do it in bulk. We apply the filters and we just filter to keep the fulfillment lines. Oops, no, sorry, other way around. We keep the line item lines and we delete them because we don't want them. We just need the fulfillment lines because we will update those particular fulfillment lines. Now we don't need any of the line columns anymore. Yeah, but we need the fulfillment columns, so we can delete those too. Let's remove the filters. And we don't want to update, and we can't actually update this one, so we can delete it. So we have a pretty small table now of just the okay, we can delete this one row as well, so that we have one row per order. Right, so we have the order ID by which the app will find existing order to be updated. Then we have a name, which is we can see it on the screen, and if the app will not be able to find by ID, then it will search by the name. Then the command tells the app what to do with this order, and we want it to update. So we change this one to update for all of them. And then there's a fulfillment line, the fulfillment ID, by which it will identify the particular fulfillment, because each order could have even more fulfillments, because if you ship them in batches, yeah, right? So by default there is always fulfillment status is success, unless you are using the external service provider which is directly integrated to Shopify. Then it will change those statuses. But otherwise, if you do the manual fulfillment of all the items, it will always be success. And then you can choose the tracking company, and you can basically search, like copy this title and search on our website the column fulfillment tracking company, and here you have the list of all the tracking companies that Shopify supports. And for example, we can randomly choose, like one will be DHL Express, the other will be TNT, for example, and the third will be empty. So this will be the other unlisted, yeah, because you can do it so also. The shipment status also is updated only if you are using the integrated shipment provider, so we don't want to update it, and we can't actually update it. So the tracking number, that's usually what's given by the shipment company. So for example, for DHL we will have DHL 123, for TNT we will have TNT 123, and for the other we will have OTH 123. And for example, we can put the tracking URLs. If we will not put the URLs, for example, for these companies, then Shopify will try to generate the best URL it can think of to track the shipment. But for the other, you definitely want to track.com, for example, tracking and OTH 123. Of course, if you will leave it empty, then there will be no link to the tracking, and that's okay too. So yeah, that's how we fill the data. Now we save as update tracking, and now we go to the app and do the import. Upload the file. Yeah, it says it found 3 orders in the file, and we just press import. And now we wait and allow the app to find each existing order and really do the update. Note that it will not replace the existing order. It will really update the same one. So we go to the orders, and we can even refresh now the page, and we will see the here third in the file. When we look third, we put as DHL Express with DHL 123, and here we have DHL Express tracking DHL 123, and there is also the link to the tracking automatically to our number is here, and we can track it. Yeah, and the same for all the other orders. If we go to the second, it's TNT, and the first is the other with our custom link, which you can see in the it goes to our custom link, which of course is some kind of other page. But yeah, that's how you update the tracking numbers for your existing orders.